Decided to bring you guys with me on a walk. And I'm out here at a park. Has a walking trail. It's the one that goes from Cleveland through Columbus down to Cincinnati. This is the London, Ohio portion of it. So I just wanted to let you know what we're doing before we got into everything today, which reminds me, thumb anything up or down. If you will for me, that helps the algorithm and it helps the channel. So do that for me, whether you stay on a minute or the entirety of this video. I greatly appreciate it. And then you can keep pushing if you want to. No hard feelings at all. But I'm out here alone. I've got my little timer set so I can get my steps in. And there's a little shelter out here that you can camp on. And there's no electricity on the tent site, but under the shelter there is a couple different outlets. I was talking to a few people. One guy just turned 62, said that he was heading to California off of this trail, so he has maps and things, and he got a little e-bike. He retired early because he didn't know, with the state of the world, what was going on and if he would have his Social Security. There's a lot of people that are semi-feeling, you know, they've worked and they may not be ready, but maybe now is the time. There's anxiousness for people saying they may not get Social Security at all. I'm one of those people. I'm close, but still yet far away. But that's not what we're talking about today. What we're talking about today is no one's coming to save you. Now, before everyone gets all up in arms, as a man, no one's coming to save you as a man, especially not a black man. I do want to say there's a huge difference between saving and helping. No one is going to come and save me. There's no one, if I'm not trying to do for myself, that is going to come and give me some type of handout and feel sorry for me. And to be honest, I don't want that. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. So I don't want anybody to save me. Now, then there's help, and there's two types of help. In order sometimes to receive help, not sometimes, a lot of times, you have to be doing those ABCs that I always talk about. And the ABCs are what's going to, if you do get in trouble, allow someone to be able to help you. What I mean by that is, there's a person I know, and we're not gonna, again, not trying to put anybody on blast, we're not gonna name any names, but they're part of my family. They said they wanted help, but actually they wanted to be saved. And as this story goes on, you let me know. That's just my interpretation. I interpreted that they wanted saved instead of helped. And they got upset with me because I wouldn't save them. And then they kind of had to back off of that. And they may be watching, they may not, but we're gonna continue with the story. If you're watching, you know who you are and you know what's going on. If not, you know, maybe you'll see this, and I'm hoping that this will help you see from my perspective what I'm talking about as a man. I got a call, and I had offered this person a car. They were in need of the car at that time. They had come into some money. I did not want to take their money. What I told them was, car needs a little work. Give me $1,000 and fix the car, fix the car the rest of the way, and you can have the car, no problem. I love you, you're part of my family, no problem. So a couple weeks went by, and they said, no, I don't need your car, I don't want your car, you go ahead. I said, okay, you know, no problem. I had already put $6,000-7,000 into the car to have it run. Some other stuff had gone wrong with it, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to get it fixed, and now I'm looking to sell it. Fixed those parts of the car since they didn't want the car, and it cost me about, I think it was another couple thousand. I paid $12 for the car. I put another $5 to $8,000 into the car, and it's running. Now I've had it sitting because I have the truck, the 2 trucks, and so I'm looking to sell it. But I was just letting it sit there. The battery died, and one of the spark plugs throws spark plugs every once in a while, so I'm diagnosing that. But anyway, what happened was a year goes by. I hadn't heard from this person maybe 3 times the past year, and they always call me when they want something. Can I borrow some money? 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 50 bucks, whatever it is. They get 20 bucks. And he said, hey, do you still have that car? I said, yeah, I still have the car. How much you want for it? I had known that he had blown through the money that he had. And I said, hey, battery is dead. Throw in a spark plug. Give me 500 bucks. Car is yours, but you have to have license and insurance. He comes back and says, well, my license is suspended, but I have 500 bucks. Well, I can't sell you the car. Not in good conscience. I've dealt with this with my brother before. They can't get the car into their name, and even if they can, they're not supposed to be driving, and you're endangering other lives, you're endangering yourself, and you're just gonna put yourself deeper into a hole. So I said, I can't do that. He said, I'll take real good care of it. I've fixed this other car with my bare hands, and I need this car, and I'm running out of money. I said, well, there's nothing I can do because you're not going to not drive the car. Well, let's wait until the period when you are able to get your license and get some insurance on this car. I'll give you the same deal. I gotta fix it. I'll give you the same deal. He said, nah, go ahead and sell the car. By the time I get my license back, I'll have another car and I'll be okay. Okay, cool, no problem. I think a day went by, sent me this long message about how he's in danger of being homeless, how it was a long story about some stuff. We won't go into it. But he hasn't done the A, B's, and C's in order to get the car. You don't have a license. There's nothing I can do for you if you have a license. So you move from me helping you to me saving you. So you want me to save you, but you want me to save you so that it can go bad again, and then it's these unfortunate events or whatever, and then you'll be back at square one. I won't have a car, and because I've sold it to you and you've got it impounded because you don't have a license. If you don't have a license and you're driving it, you surely don't have insurance. And when you get pulled over, you're going to go to jail, which incurs more fines to you, which essentially is what my brother did. And so I said, no, I can't do it. But he wrote me this long text about that. And I said, I really wish I could. I do love you, but, and it was semi-blamed at me because when I need help and no one wants to help me. Nobody wants to help me. I don't think that's true, cuz. And it upset me. What I did was I wrote back and I told him, I am trying to help you. I don't think that you understand, and you may not care, but here it goes anyway. I've spent $12,000 on the car, another $5,000 to $8,000 to fix it. I'm going to give it to you for $500. You have not put in place what the things that you should have been doing in order to receive the help that I am trying to give you. I told you that I'd give you the car, and if that's what you decide you want to later on, you can still get it, but you told me to sell it. So that is not helping you. That's not helping you. That's saving you. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Helping is when you have done everything you can, and most of those building blocks, the ABCs that you need to take care of as a man, you've taken care of. Most times in that situation, if you're missing a block or two, that someone can help you or put you in touch with someone who can help you to get those pieces back together, that's help. Saving is when you don't do anything, You continue to know that what is wrong. You continue to do it, but you want somebody to give you something so that you can continue to mess up and not take any responsibility or accountability for your actions. That's wild, isn't it? The difference between help and save. So, a man, I can't say no one will come and help you. You got to help yourself. But I can say most of the time, especially as a black man, nobody is coming to save you. You're gonna have to figure out most of it on your own, and you're gonna have to live according to. And again, now that I'm thinking about it, it's not just black. Every man, white, black, red, green, purple, should be doing what they're supposed to do in order to get the help that they need and not want saving. A man never wants saved. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Was I wrong? If you don't have a license, if you don't have the proper things that's going to endanger other people on the road, was I wrong for withholding that car? Also, let me know if you could, am I wrong about the difference between save and help? You may not always like the help that you get, but sometimes that'll help you get to the point where you need to get back on track. To me, there's a huge difference between being helped and being saved. This little trail is nice. This is nice. I did this a few years ago and it's paved. There's a lot of bikes. There's a lot of nature stuff. I don't know if I can, here, let me show you this when I'll rest for just a minute. See, they've got some little bird houses set all along this trail. The last time I was here, those bird houses were not there. I'm gonna finish this walk up. I've burned a few hundred calories. I've gone about half a mile to a mile. Whenever you're watching this, whatever day it is, you know, I hope that as a man or a woman, you're putting your building blocks together for a better life, and that there is help out there that you can get to start making your life better if you're stumbling, because we all stumble and we all need people, and there are good, genuine people that are out there to help. But if your intent is to continue to do the same crap that you've been doing and you haven't learned, nobody is coming to save you. That's man, woman, child, kitten, parakeet, dog. No one's coming to save you. You're gonna have to figure some of this stuff out and get it rearranged, and then they can help. But until next time, you know there will be a next time. I'm out.